Welcome to Simply Talking. I'm Betel Arnold.
And I'm Lena Nascembeni, and today on our show we will be discussing topics that affect your everyday living.
And also today we have Liz Corbett with us here, and she is the author of Do It Yourself, Wedding Cakes for Under $50, and the owner of Cakes by Liz. She does wonderful work. I saw some of the stuff that she brought. Very creative.
I can't wait to taste it. That's what I can't wait to. I didn't have breakfast this morning, so.
Well, you know, the thing is she's going to show us how to do it ourselves.
Oh, good.
Imagine wedding cakes under $50. How many brides out there are thinking, I need that, I need to know
Or
what
the
that is.
mothers of the brides, they have the parents have to foot the bill for the poor bride, you know, so.
Yeah, one more thing to add on their list. Okay,
I know.
now we're going to be doing the cake. But hey, if you practice way before the wedding, maybe you could do
We
it.
probably could.
Yeah, if
Who
you
knows?
are interested in getting her book, you can always email us at simplytalking@inbox.com. Also, her information will be showing up where you can get a copy of her book. Yeah, maybe we should just get that book. And
I know, definitely.
by the time my daughter gets married, I'll have a lot of time to practice. Welcome back to Simply Talking. I'm Betel Arnold.
And I'm Lena Nascembeni.
And we are so happy to have here with us Liz.
Hi ladies, thanks for having me in your kitchen.
Thanks for coming.
Oh, I know. We're so excited about all this stuff that you have here. You are the queen of do-it-yourself.
Yeah.
Well,
Yes,
I've
definitely.
always been a do-it-yourself kind of girl, and I am artistic and creative, but everyone out there is more creative than they think they are.
Welcome back to Simply Talking, and here we are with Liz Corbett.
Hi.
Liz, before we start making these beautiful flowers, why don't you tell us a little bit about your book, Do It Yourself, Wedding Cakes Under $50?
Yes, absolutely. And I have to give my husband credit right off the bat because he's always thinking, he's got great ideas. And he believes, and I do too, that everyone has a skill or something that they're really good at or that you have a lot of experience with. And if you are a do-it-yourselfer and an entrepreneur like I am, I've always been self-employed, there are things that you know how to do that you can share that information with other people and you can even make a living at it. So he just kind of threw it at me the other day and said, you know, you've been doing cakes for like 20, 25 years. You should really put that information out there so that other people can benefit from it. And I've always been very frugal. I'm really good at saving money. So I took my 20 plus years of cake decorating experience with some wedding cakes under my belt as well and put together an ebook to start with. And it gives everything you would ever want to know about how to make your own cake. Lots and lots of tips in there. There's video, there's pictures, and you can make yourself a 2 or 3 tier wedding cake for under $50. I know there's a lot of brides out there that are kind of going back to the do-it-yourself mode to save that money because you know the wedding cakes are they're gorgeous, but they're very pricey.
Right.
So you can do it yourself. So I'm really, really excited, and they're going to show the website that people can go to get that, to download that ebook. To find out a little bit more.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Okay, and I know they're showing some pictures of the beautiful wedding cakes that you have made.
I have made, I added up one time about how many cakes I've done in total, and I did lose count. I've done about 15 or 20 wedding cakes because they are big and they're very time consuming.
Yes.
So I kind of do them for fun and for friends. So if people ask me now, I usually say no, but sometimes they can twist my arm. But I've done, oh gosh, hundreds and hundreds of birthday cakes, cupcakes, even desserts and fancy things like that. I've always liked to play with food.
What is the hardest thing of making the wedding cakes?
Honestly, the hardest part about making a wedding cake is the construction. It can be very nerve-wracking if you don't know what you're doing. If you're dealing with a layer of cake that's, say, 16 inches, you get that thing out of the oven and you have to get it out of the pan and onto a rack without breaking it. And that you really have to know what to do. And I do share a lot of tips in the book on how to do that without having any, major accidents. Because if you've got dozens of eggs, pounds of butter, and all these ingredients in it, you don't want it falling apart. So that is actually the hardest part, is getting those things together, and then stacking them is difficult as well if you don't know what you're doing. Some wedding cakes can weigh 85 pounds and up when they're fully decorated.
Impressive.
So that's a medium-sized child right there.
Now, don't you deliver it in layers, though?
Absolutely,
Right, you
absolutely.
don't deliver it as
so the
finished
construction
product.
and that'll be a whole nother book on wedding cake delivery. Some of the crazy things that I've
probably
encountered.
finish it and then boom,
Yeah,
deliver it to
and
the
I've
phone.
I always carry my own cakes because that way if anything falls, I can't get mad at anyone except me. If my best friend's carrying it, she may not be my best friend anymore. Just kidding. friend anymore. So that means I came out with eBook.
Good. That sounds good.
But it's fun. I love to show people how to do things, so that's my mission. If I created something that you can do at home, then I've done my job.
You did
This
a
is
great job here today. If you are interested in anything that you've heard today, making wonderful cupcakes, do it yourself, again, you can always go to her Facebook.
Party Hostess Diva.
Party Hostess Diva. Or you can email us at simplytalking@inbox.com. But Liz, thank you so much for being
Yes,
here
thank
today.
you.
A lot of fun.
It was
A lot
fun.
of
Thank you so
And I'm
much.
going to eat one of these
We are
right
definitely
now.
off camera. We're going to have a couple of these.
Yes, yes.
Try them out.
Yeah. Thank you for tuning in. And from all of us here at Simply Talking, God bless you, and we'll see you next week.